What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. It is recap time for England versus Ireland that took place just now. I just wrapped up the stream, which was awesome. Thank you to everyone for joining me on that stream. If you haven't checked it out, check it out. The link will be obviously in the video subscription, so make sure you check it out. It was a lot of fun, and welcome to the new subscribers and the new viewers. It was really great to chat to you. I just made it 15 minutes in time for that stream after flying from Joburg to PE, so I'm glad I did it. That was awesome. But overall, the game, what a shocker. I mean, jeepers, Ireland looked absolutely pathetic. It was not a great game for Ireland. Their lineouts were poor. Their handling errors were shocking. It just didn't work for them. They looked lost. They looked bothered and tired. They just looked very, very, very rusty, if that's even a word for it. It's a lot worse than that. But England just looked sharp. Their movements, their skill, their running, their cleverness with the gaps that they found was sharp and on point. I was very impressed with what they had to produce. I mean, Joe had a great game. Elliot Daly, I thought, was sharp. Owen Farrell had a good kicking game. George Ford was brilliant too. There were just great moments. Mario Toji's try was excellent. Billy Vunipola was strong. The hits England made on Ireland were brilliant. I mean, there were sharp tackles. Obviously, we saw the card at the end by a stupid play. But overall, it was England's game to win. I mean, getting over 50 points, they broke the record for the most points scored against Ireland. And in what was a really disappointing game. I was expecting so much more. I mean, I know I predicted England to win, but I thought it would be at least less than 10 points. I wasn't expecting a 50-odd drumming, which was very disappointing. And it irritates me because I was expecting a lot more from Ireland. I mean, there's no excuses here. You can't say, oh, okay, yes, still missing Johnny Sexton. Conor Murray had a bit of a knock on the head. Healy was injured, so there were, but it was just because the big hits were too solid. Ireland weren't all there to show up and produce the goods that they needed to do. So for that, I was just disappointed with them and not capitalised opportunities. There were moments where they had the odd spark and they ran and they capitalised on the odd opportunity, but it just wasn't enough for them. And it just was poor, and England just fought back. I mean, they lost the lineouts, tries were scored. It summed up the tries that were scored towards the end. It was like playing Russia kind of thing. It was too simple. And I feel for Ireland because they're a damn good squad with a damn good coach and damn good players. And if they just concentrate and regroup, maybe they can do it. Again, going back to what I said in the predictions video, last week we saw Scotland dominate France. France dominate Scotland. Now Scotland have just picked up a win against France. Australia blixened the All Blacks, and then New Zealand blixened Australia back. England beat Wales. Wales beat England. Maybe we'll see Ireland play a much better game against Wales. I'm hoping so. I want a lot more competitiveness from this team because tonight was just dismal. I did not enjoy it. I enjoyed watching the tries because they were quality, but I wanted to see a bit more competitive. The first 10-15 minutes were intense and exciting, but once England got the break, because then Ireland scored, then England scored, and then I thought, and I said it on the stream, we could have a damn good game on our hands here, guys. And it really looked that up. But then Conor Murray's head injury, and he did come back, but then they just lost it and they went downhill. And England just capitalised on every opportunity, and I can only heap praise to them because it was just a brilliant performance. Try scorers, Joe getting 2 in the 13th and 65th minute. Elliot Daly, great game. Mana Tugalagi in the 36th. Mario Toja, 45. George Cruz in the 53rd. Tom Curry, 57. Luke Cohen Dickey in the 77th minute. Farrell getting points, and George Ford getting one in the 79th minute. So a dominant performance. Jordan Lamar scoring in the 9th minute. That's when I thought, hey, we got a game. Then obviously Joe capitalising in the 13th, and I thought, right, we got a game on, but wasn't meant to be. Bundy Akai scored a great try in the 73rd minute. That was really great stuff from him, but it wasn't enough. And Ross Byrne getting over some of his points too. So yeah, George Cruz getting the yellow card, which wasn't great for him. It was a silly move, but overall shocking performance. If we look at other stats, 8 tries to 2. Yo, England dominated. 7 conversions, only 1 missed kick. So well done there. Kicking percentage for Ireland was 67, which isn't great. Meters run, 502 meters run from England, 246 from Ireland. This is appalling. Kicks from hands, 33 versus 23, 33 to England. 155 passes made by England. Ireland 131, 121 runs, 101 runs. So, yeah, England dominating. 56 possession to England, and then 59 of the territory goes to England as well. So stats completely dominated by England. Both possessions, they took the half and obviously got stronger in the second. Clean breaks, 9 England, 6 Ireland. Defenders beaten, 34 England, 16 Ireland. Offload, 16 versus 3, 16 to England. Rucks won, 80 out of 84, 95% for England. 76 out of 81 for Ireland, 93%. And then Mauls won, 3 out of 4 for England and 3 out of 3 for Ireland. So there's something good for Ireland. Turnovers conceded, 19 for Ireland, only 11 for England. Set pieces, scrums, and lineouts, 100% for England. That was brilliant. So 8 scrums, 8-1, 15 lineouts, 51. And here comes the appalling. Ireland scrums, 3 and 1-3, but their lineouts, 9 lineouts, 1 out of 15, equaling 60%. And that, to me, is what lost them the game, and which was really appalling for me today. Shocking. Tackling, England made 110 tackles, 94 of those successful, 85%. And then 108 tackles made by Ireland, 74 of those successful, 69%. Not good enough. Big wake-up call. Penalties given. Funny, England are ahead here. 6 penalties conceded. 5 for England, and obviously that yellow card for England at the end of the game then. So the stats look solidly to England. As for Ireland, they need to just catch a wake-up, regroup, rethink of what they are, who they are, what they want to achieve, because the World Cup is right around the corner, less than a month away. And if you're producing results like this, you're going to go nowhere, boykies. So you need to catch a wake up and start bringing in the results. Otherwise, bye-bye any chance of getting to even a quarter-final. So it's going to be interesting. So they need to catch a wake up, and I hope they do. I've got a lot of time and respect for Ireland, so I'm expecting a little big improvement. But as for the game today, shocking. But well done, England. Credit to them. Looks solid, look impressive, and shit, do they have big boys in their team. Really big monsters within that England squad. So well done to England. That's going to do it for today's video, guys. Subscribe if you are new. Give the video a like if you enjoyed it. And I'll see you real soon for another video. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for the support. Thanks for joining me on the live stream. It was a lot of fun. Stay safe and never give up. Cheers.